Fallout 4 is a game rated M by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to more StephenPlays Fallout 4. On the last episode, we continued through the Institute. Yes, there has been even more to see. Once again, this place is gigantic. We even got to the FEV lab and found the serum that Virgil needs. However, apparently I missed robotics, which is wild to me. I walked around here and I went to what I thought was every single spot, but I missed one.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
What others call complaining, I call critical thinking and challenging assumptions.
Hey, Doc.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
If that's how you feel, why not leave?
Because we could do so much more. But no, everyone is obsessed with these damn synths. It's wasted potential. That's what it is. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
Dr. Higgs.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
So I managed to catch someone from the robotics division leaving. So that's good. I myself should probably check out robotics.
It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system.
Rumor is, advanced systems will be starting a new dark...
If it were just a limb twitching, perhaps. But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movements while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what it is.
If you're about to launch into one of your impassioned speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. I can write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. Binet, you know where to find the teleporter.
Well, just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
Today is full of possibilities.
If you ask me, the synth software could use a little more debugging.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third-generation synths are a true breakthrough, the culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
What makes them superior?
The list of improvements is exhaustive. I can talk for an hour and still not cover all of it. Imagine what you could accomplish if you could live without fear of hunger or disease. Imagine what you could create if you could spend every waking moment of your life as you saw fit, with no need of sleep. Like I said, a momentous time.
Dr. Loken.
All our divisions are important, but I tend to think of robotics as the first among equals.
Well, of course, it's your department.
Here we're about to get a new food supplement.
Hooray! Food supplement. Where was that guy? I think that was, the Patriot's dad. Oh, hi. You were just born, or something.
To the Institute. Please, step right this way.
Huh.
Hey there.
The automated process for synth creation should not be interrupted.
We're quite fortunate to have the synths to aid us.
Doc.
Ah, it's you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our synths may have caused for you on your way here. They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity, and they have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and Institute interests, most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us, then?
What's it to you?
Oh, forgive me. I realize... Well, I understand that's somewhat personal. It would just mean a great deal to Sean. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to synths, please let me know.
Doctor.
The synths are treating you well, I hope?
It's kind of hoping for a little more dialogue, especially with that guy. Huh. So,
Please proceed directly
I'm
to
glad
process.
with the synthetic human they at least have the bulge down. Good job with the bulge,
Excuse
guys.
me, I've got reports to deliver.
Another lovely day.
So how does this work exactly?
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
All our divisions are important. I tend to
You grab the
robotics.
mold or whatever it is, you put it over here, and then it gets blood, because over here it starts as a skeleton, and then you like fill up a thing. What's happening? Stitching the thing together, putting the muscles and the... Okay, so then on this end it goes in here, and then that's when it comes out complete. Well, this is all a little creepy. Robotics terminal. Let's see here. Production schedule. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Seems fine. And boring planned system upgrades. Current projects. Status approved. See implementation status. New synthetic optic nerve tissue. Goal 10% to 12% increase in visual acuity. Next scheduled units, blah blah blah. Upgrade complete, blah blah blah. Nothing there. Upcoming projects. Motor reflex response time improvements. 7% increase in motor reflex reaction time, blah 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 blah. Seems fine. View access logs. These haven't been particularly helpful. See, Justin Ao was in here and then redacted something. Project updates. As you're all aware, from time to time, one of our Gen 3 synths assigned to surface duty will malfunction and go off assignment. While only a rare occurrence in the past, in recent months we have seen the number of losses rise noticeably. Dr. Ao has opened an investigation into this matter, and I must ask that you all give him your full cooperation as he looks into this troubling issue. Please answer his questions as completely as you can, and provide Dr. Ao with any logs, materials, or other items he requests. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve this matter quickly. Thank you, Father. Per Father's plans as discussed at the recent Directorate meeting, we will soon begin to phase out our Gen 1 synth units within the Institute, with the intention of relegating all remaining units to surface duties only. Our first generation synths have served admirably and exceeded their design specifications in virtually every category, but the remarkable breakthroughs in synth design and production that have led to our latest, more aesthetically pleasing models herald a time for change. Over the next several years, we expect to replace all Gen 1 units with Gen 3 units, and in time, we will enact a similar plan with the Gen 2 units as well. As we look toward the future, let us also honor the memories of those whose hard work and innovation made the synths possible, and let us never forget the singular vision that challenged our forebears and that drives us today. Mankind redefined. Dr. Alan Binet. Unique project. Overriding directive to not alter our synth's basic functioning notwithstanding, Father has granted clearance for a rather unique project. In select Gen 3 synths, the synthetic brain is indeed capable of accepting specific enhancements to the visual cortex, basal ganglia and right parietal cortex. The result is substantially improved combat effectiveness due to two factors. Number one, an increased understanding of weapon accuracy to the extent that the combatant can actually visualize the percentage of effectively hitting targets. Huh. An altered sense of perception that mimics the effect of slowing or even stopping time. Recommend we commence surgery and field trials on appropriate operatives in the near future. That is a gag that you could easily read into as being serious. That is a gag making fun of VATS. But you could also easily read into it and say, that's not a gag, that's saying that Grit Jones is a synth. But I would say that that's intended more as a gag. And I don't think there's been any proof thus far that Grit Jones is a synth. Maintenance requests. Found Unit J284 cleaning the boardroom for the third day in a row. I don't think this unit has ever actually left the boardroom. Unit X472 complaining of blurred vision in right eye. Primary drive breakdown on B347 unit this month. Can we please look into this? Looks like latest navigation software update has some issues. Found 2 Gen 1s trying to walk through walls. Hey Dad, Eve is having trouble speaking today. A lot of stuttering. Can you please look into it? Okay, surface work crew tracking. Site Epsilon. Raider attack, one unit abducted. SRB notified awaiting update. Report is now overdue. Continue to monitor. Just kind of shows where they've been. Not getting as much as we were hoping for here. Might need to shut down Site Delta. Let's see what the next report brings. View access logs. Once again, these aren't really that helpful. Unless you want to really read into them, I guess.
Welcome to the Institute. Please
But the synths are inferior. By limiting them, we limit our work.
I am well aware of your ideas, Doctor, and there is a reason they are not the popular ones. There needs to be a distinction between us and them.
No, they are an evolution of us. The synths possess vast untapped potential if we'd only let them show it.
I suggest you keep your radical opinions to yourself from now on. Otherwise, you might find yourself being escorted to the teleporter for a one-way trip.
There's a lot of politics here. There's a lot of, I mean, certainly ideals of, you know, the way things should be, the way things are currently going, but then there's people like Alan Binet who have certain opinions, and as we've seen, they're not the popular ones. This belongs to me now. Okay, don't you point that gun at me.
Operating at full capacity.
Alright, with that in mind, I believe that we've truly seen all of the outside ring. Now what we can do is there's stairs. We can go up the stairs. So I'm gonna do that. See if I can find... So this is where I started. There's Sean. Okay. Seems good, buddy. Actually, up here in the first area, someone said I missed a terminal. They said there's a terminal with some lore, and that was actually 2 episodes ago, and I wrote it down, and now I don't know where that terminal is. It's not this thing. I thought that thing. Oh, it was the microphone. I don't know what that thing is. Is there a terminal in this? No, there's not a terminal in this room. Let me go upstairs and just double check that I'm not losing my mind, because I'm pretty sure I had multiple people tell me that I missed a terminal related to that, and I don't see any terminals up here. This isn't a terminal. I already took, like, the stim pack or whatever out of there. Yeah, I don't see any... Oh, it's right here. I'm an idiot. Alright. I'm literally unlocking this right in front of Father. Hopefully that's cool. And if it's not, well, I'm gonna give him the side eye. Alright, let's see. Kellogg, Conrad, enhanced life expectancy. This could be interesting. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first, I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer. But as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauge their sidelong glances, I've detected something else, something I probably should have anticipated. Jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He is an augmented human being, a cyborg really, and the benefits he has received cannot be denied. But really? The scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal. His enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally? However unlikely that may be. It's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old. Older, certainly, than any other human in the Commonwealth. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he'll make it to 150, maybe even 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I take no small pleasure in knowing that must irritate him to no end. There was quite a few comments 2 episodes ago asking about Kellogg and the fact that Kellogg had been around for so long. And people were like, well, how did he live that long? Well, there you go. And I knew that he was augmented. Obviously, it's been talking about that, but that directly affected his life expectancy as well, which is kind of interesting. Status reports. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. We can see the FEV lab was offline. Child Synth Project under quarterly review. Okay. Director Zimmer still offline. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. All looks good. Personal notes. This could be interesting. The wait continues. AO can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past, either way. I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating that project, but I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. And then, synths shut down. Is that a note, or is that issuing a synth shutdown? Unauthorized director code required. Oh, so that's what that does. Is it cool that I was looking at that? Good Jones, once he's done, I'm in!
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Meet up with the Courser.
Son.
The sooner that synth is safely back in the Institute, the better for everyone.
I really like that Grit Jones refers to Sean as son. And it's also comical because he's older than me by a fair bit. Except not really, except yes, he is. Hopefully that made sense. So this is where I was. This goes, God knows. Let me go back down here so I can get a better grip of exactly where I was and what I was doing. I came in through here. And this goes up somewhere, because there's still stuff in the Institute I haven't seen. So I need to keep looking around. Oh, this is where I just was. Jesus. Alright, going up further, which I have not been to yet.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
And a defective speaking unit.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Well, you seem like a fun guy.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Lawrence.
Spend enough time here.
Alright, so you don't say anything new. Hello, Synth. Let's see. A few more rooms. This is like a board room. Kind of neat. All of these things have stuff in them, but a lot of it's just like folders and pens, which I couldn't care less about. There's always these little trash cans. All the future in the world, making human beings, and it's a trash can with like a push lid. Little foot pedal. Really? That's the best you could do? That seems almost comical.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
You have anything more to say?
Allie.
Hey, what do you need?
Nope.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
I'll just be over here spinning in circles. Whee! So these are cool little futuristic hamster tunnels.
Unknown identity. Clearance.
What you working on? Nothing. Nothing goes that way. I can go this way. No idea where I am. Is this Sean's room? Could be. I don't know. Haven't seen any bedrooms, really. This has got a balcony. Astoundingly awesome tales.
Excellent.
Your canine companion permanently takes 10% less damage. Have dog will travel. Yeah, got a magazine. You guys had tipped me off about that. Said that there was a magazine somewhere on a balcony, so got it. Thanks for that. 2 balconies. This is 2 different... Is this 2 different units? It's the same unit. Why does it have 2 different balconies? That seems... a strange choice.
The Institute is my life.
Alright, let's keep running.
Hope it'll be yours too.
It looks like there's different... Oh yeah, son of a gun. There's different floors. Oh my god. How the balls... Alright, so I went that way. In order to see everything, I have to go to... well, I want to know. I want to know what's in here. There's got to be quite a few, you know, places to sleep. There's got to be a few rooms here, because otherwise, where are these people staying? The synths, I'm assuming, can just, like, I don't know, shut themselves down for the night, because they don't have to sleep. And there's all these balconies. My god. Everyone's got a room with a view. But I mean, I'd be honest, this is a pretty nice place to live. I mean, it certainly would beat, ooh, this is interesting. I mean, it would certainly beat being up on the surface. Disable security safeguards. Okay, I'm not going to do that either. It wouldn't let me if I wanted to, because I'm sure it requires, like, some level of clearance. Okay, this is just the other side. A lot of people that smoke here. I mean, that seems interesting. That for one, that they would let you smoke inside, but then also that they wouldn't be like, wait, that's bad. I mean, they have all of this technology. Maybe they just don't know. Maybe they haven't discovered that. There's something... Yep. There's always something in the... My god, this is a bright room. Dear lord. Alright, let's continue forward. And by forward, I mean... down. Hello.
Dr. Watson doesn't think I'm Institute material. I'm gonna prove him wrong. Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just Wish I could get her to notice me.
Well, I'm sure you'll think of something, sport. I just called you sport. I'm feeling very fatherly lately, because I just recently found my son. I'd been looking for him for like 170-something episodes, man. You don't know what that means, but just trust me, it's been a long journey.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
I'm hurt, Doc.
Let's have a look.
I'm not actually hurt.
This isn't too bad. I got just the thing.
Can you heal me? I'm over here now. Is the game still going to do it? Yep. It looks like you're about to give your son a shot.
All done. Head to requisitions if you need medical supplies.
Alright, let's see. Okay, now back down to the bottom. And this drops me off here.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Bet it's pretty boring down here, compared to up there.
My god, there are children.
Well, hello.
So you're Father's father, but he's older than you. That's weird.
My god, so there was a commenter that was like, there has to be children, right? Because it would be suspicious if there were no children.
Child synth.
And I agree,
Remarkable.
but we haven't seen any until like right now. Alright, so if I go over here, skip through here, because that's where the weird tunnel is. Be on the lookout for more children synth. Let me go up this way, and this should be more unexplored territory. Mostly rooms, but some of these rooms do have terminals which have interesting lore. And there was a few people a few episodes ago that were like, yeah, you're going to be in here a few episodes. And I was thinking, nah, I'm not going to be in there that long. But I am. Actually, there's so much information here. There's so much to see that I have spent several episodes inside of the Institute. And I mean, I don't really feel like that's a bad thing. I'm just... I myself was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be this big. And it is. It is absolutely gigantic. I just keep raiding these bathroom mirrors. That's another technology. Why aren't they working on toilet paper? Or why don't they have their special Japanese toilets? I mean, I would have assumed that they would have figured that out too, but I guess not. They could have saved on paper. They're destroying the environment down here. Nope, nothing here. And I was on my way up, not down. So let's go up a little bit further. Hello.
Yeah?
You don't say anything?
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be in two places at once. We haven't been able to crack that one yet.
It's really weird. Like, it almost feels like there's a bit of a disconnect. Like, there's so much incredible technology that they have here. Right? Like, they're able to make fake people that is fooling everyone. But then there's little things where I'm like, you guys still have a lot to do.
So much. I hope you can appreciate his work as we do.
Hi there.
Huh? Sometimes I hide my dad's work notes just to mess with him. It drives him crazy. Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
I get the impression that there's not many children here. Oh, someone got the Addictol. That belongs to me. That's a valuable thing. New toy truck. Because you're a kid. I can't even imagine what it would be like to grow up in the Institute. That would be... Of course, then again, I grew up as a vault dweller, so who knows?
Every day, Liam finds some new way to impress us. He's incredibly bright for his age. As the Institute's first personal synth, I try to set a good example.
Oh, Grit Jones. Grit Jones, you dog, you!
If all personal synths are as good looking as you, I should get one for myself.
Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know that I can be of much help with that, but the compliment has certainly made my day. It was a real pleasure to meet you. I'm sure you're still taking everything in, so I'll let you get back to that.
Eve.
Yeah?
Oh man, no follow-up at all?
I must be the luckiest synth in the Institute.
You are.
Huh? I've heard so much about you. What a remarkable story.
Yeah, I will never not immediately and as fast as I can press the flirt button. That's, never gonna happen. Binet quarters, fancy lads snack cakes? It just doesn't make any sense. I've run the diagnostics, quadruple checked the neural mappings, done comparative analysis of taste buds, tracked digestive patterns. Hell, I've even gone so far as to simply ask several of them, and still I'm no closer to answering the question. Why did Gen 3 synths like to eat fancy lad snack cakes? I mean, sure, they have the capacity to experience taste. Every Gen 3 possesses the synthetic equivalent of the requisite receptor cells, but why this? And why all of them? Good thing it's actually physically impossible for a Gen 3 to actually gain weight and succumb to obesity. Wouldn't that be quite the Achilles heel? Humanity's most impressive technological achievement laid low by junk food. That is the weirdest terminal entry I think I've ever read. View access logs. Binet A, blah 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 blah, da 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 da. Expert chess. History of the Commonwealth. Fancy lad snack cakes. Reporter's pencil. So, whenever... Okay. This is something I breezed over Eve. Maybe I shouldn't have breezed over Eve. She said that she was the Institute's first personal synth? Okay, am I reading into this too much? Because I saw her and assumed, maybe erroneously, that she was...
Eve.
Yeah?
For, God, how do I phrase this without being terrible? Are you a pleasure model? Is that the best way I could word that? I mean, that's the impression I got, but maybe it's just because the flirt command came up. Maybe I read into that wrong. But it just seemed weird. Honestly, whenever I first walked in, she was talking about Liam. I thought that she was, the wife of Alan. And I think she is. Like, she's hanging around here in the Binet quarters, right? No? No. They don't have a double bed. Okay, I don't know. I'm getting confused. I'm thinking about this too much. I'm also thinking about robot sex. And I've already had robot sex once this series. I need to get off of that path. Also, God, was I heading up or down? Jesus. I was heading up. Yes. Lord of mercy. I'm getting lost in the Institute and lost in my thoughts. And they're not, well, they're not necessarily bad, but anyway, let's move on. So I came up here. This is the last room I gotta check out, and then I gotta go to the last section. Is this like a little... It's like a little makeup mirror type thing. I think the main thing I was after up here was the magazines. Although I do appreciate the fact that there is a room for everyone. Like, that is considered when they build stuff. Oh, this could be interesting. Play that thing.
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this? Nothing good can come from this. How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Sean wants a child synth for no immediately apparent valid line of research? And to base the physical features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
So, Dr. Lee was really not on board with this. Not at all. So, this is where you lay your head. You seem like a very angry person. You also have a lot of cigarettes. Clipboard, blah blah blah. Hopefully there will be another place or two maybe that has a holotape in it. What's up, Courser?
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Always be vigilant. I am just ransacking the bathroom mirrors in this place. It's kind of ridiculous. Institute lab coat. This... I don't know. There's like an extra little door here or something. Did I already go in this one? Yes. God, I swear to God, I'm starting to lose my mind. Alright, downstairs we go. into this area.
Hey.
Yeah? Huh? Huh? Yeah? Yes? Yes?
There's no way that's all you say.
Huh? Yeah? Yeah?
You don't even move your
Yes?
mouth.
Yeah? I hope you and Father try to make up the time you've lost. Family is important.
Thank you, Janet.
It's stuck.
What's in here? Is this your home? Is this where you live? I'm gonna take your ammo. You don't need it. You live in the Institute. You're safe. Nothing else of interest in here. This goes to... This is just a weird platform to the elevator that doesn't actually take you into the elevator? Okay. Kind of strange. Was I going down? I was going down. I gotta keep telling myself that I was doing certain things or I will forget really badly. Nothing here. Enrico?
Dr. Thompson.
Have we we spoke near the beginning, right?
Our demand jumped another 5% this year.
I've spoken to so many people.
Best part of my day is coming home to my girls.
Aw, that's sweet. Julia, I don't think I've met you, Julia. Wake up.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, sweetie, I know it's 3 a.m., but get your butt out of bed.
I wish Quentin would stop telling those stupid stories. Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
I already met you. Okay. And here's another place. Some of these are way, way bigger than others, although some of them are also supporting multiple families. Or not multiple families, but multiple people as a family. Of course, this is strange, right? Like, this is one guy, so this must be someone at least vaguely important in the Institute, because they got a big ol' suite. You okay?
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Well, you're certainly not, you don't seem to be too worried about the timing of them. Alright, now there's 4 little divisions, right? I'm pretty sure there's 4 little divisions, and if I go up here and walk through the first door, I'll be like, yep, I was here already. Yep, I was here already. Thank God. Alright, I have now seen all the things, which is very helpful. The only thing I haven't really done is walk out here into the center.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
It's really not that bad. So from the outside, you've got the little time thing. That's the medic. This is where you eat your food. This is where you get stuff when you're going out to the surface. I'm pretty sure, thank God, that I have seen everything.
Rumor is,
Alright,
Advanced
so how do I...
Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
I hit a button. Is this the elevator? Cool. So if I take the elevator, where does it take me to? Because I can fast travel in and out now. I have the chip for that. But this is super cool and totally reminds me of Men in Black. And also now I've seen everything. So whenever I'm looking around, I feel like I have a better sense of where I was and what I was doing. Although I'm still a little freaked out, and I don't know exactly where I'm going. Is this the... Oh, this is the very, very beginning. Okay, cool. I made it. Hallelujah. I am back at the very beginning. And I think can you actually take the teleporter out? No. you have to fast travel in and out. Alright. Well, before I end this episode, I am going to do something that you guys have heavily requested I do. And it involves bringing the serum to Virgil. But first, I had to get Strong. There's so many of you that said that Strong has unique dialogue with Virgil. So I went to get Strong before I headed over to turn in the serum. Virgil, Virgil, you down here? Guess what, man? You are in for a heck of a surprise.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
Did you expect it to?
No, of course not. It was far more likely that it would just blow up. But it didn't. You made it in. Were you able to find the serum?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. Wait. This make you human? That is the idea, yes. But you super mutant. Why you want to be human? You can't be serious. Just look at me. I'm a monster. I don't want to spend another day in this wretched body.
I can agree with either of them.
Is it really that bad? Are you willing to risk your life over it?
Look around you. What kind of a life is this? Yes. Yes, I'll risk it. I'd do anything to be human again. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Has the, reverse transcriptase survived the nucleotide synthesis?
Excellent question. Yes. Yes, it has. Fascinating. Oh, did you mean that as a joke? Well, it's time. There's only one way to test it.
Let it rip, Virgil. How does it work? Do you have to like stab yourself with something?
Protect and serve.
Did you trying to make your way up there? The Protectron in your way? I'm sorry, buddy. Show me how it works. You gotta bake it in your oven.
All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Of course I did. I'm Grit Jones. Grit Jones! This is a reminder that we still need fan art. If you guys want to make some fan art, we will accept it, because we still need fan art. I'm going to end this episode by saying thank you for watching, and next episode, what do you want to see? We have got so many options of things to do. Probably just this, maybe you want to see, but I'm pretty sure we've now hit a point in the main quest where we can actually do some other things. I mean, also there's these, but those aren't important. We could also pick up the dead drop. There's 6 of those total, so we've only done half, so we got to do 4, 5, and 6. But I think we can also rendezvous with the Brotherhood and continue some of that stuff. But maybe I should just be doing synth retention. Shoot, maybe I have to. I don't know. I know that there's certain things you have to do within the main quest in order to unlock the missions for the other factions. I don't know. You tell me what you want to see. I'll do it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time for more Stephen Plays Fallout 4.